Many people believe that wealth live in mansions, take costly vacations, and dine out every night. That couldn't be farther from the truth. A small number of wealthy may live this way, but as Thomas Stanley and Wilma Danko showed out in the best-selling Millionaire Next Door, the vast majority of those in the nation's highest tax categories live modestly and appear no different from the less wealthy. Here is these most habits separate the rich from the poor. Most will surprise you. Number 9, constantly upgrading your electronic gadgets. There is no end to it. While there is no harm in purchasing things that you genuinely require, purchasing simply because the next edition of a mobile phone is out in the market would almost certainly cause you more harm than good. Take command of your life right now. Do what you need to do right now. You've got this. Do yourself a favor and begin your journey to wealth today. Number 8, smart budgeting. Avoid impulse buying. Money made, money spent equals wealth accumulated. This is a simple formula for accumulating wealth. As a result, it stands out the reason that you spend quicker than you produce. You will not be able to accumulate money. This may seem obvious, but people may not always notice they are overpaying until it's too late. Some people are afraid of budgeting, yet it's a crucial step for you to grow your money. In actuality, the wealthy make and stick to a budget. Their budget is designed to guarantee that their money grows and they are prepared for anything life throws at them. It's hard to attain consistent success in business or sports without formulating and implementing a strategy. The same can be said for your financial status, but how to make a good budget? The first step is to consult with a certified financial planning professional. Number 7, living below their means. Money earned, less money spent equals wealth accumulated. Wealthy people who live within their means, such as Warren Buffett of Berkshire Hathaway, tend to accumulate wealth much faster than those who try to keep up with the Joneses. Mr. Buffett's modest lifestyle contributes to its inclusion in rankings of the world's wealthiest people. On the other hand, we read of lottery winners becoming bankrupt all the time. This is typical indicator of poor budgeting and living beyond one's means. The host crisis that arose in the United States last decade was yet another great example of how excessive spending created a great deal of pain. Many people had purchased homes that were far more expensive than their salary could support, in part because of lax lending restrictions. Those who are prudent and purchase homes within their means were in a far better situation when the market crashed. Number 6, using automated savings and investing. It's easier to make money when you have money to invest. In many cases, investments allows wealthy individuals to increase their money without depleting their most valuable resource, their time. So if you can produce money without sacrificing your time, you're definitely ahead of the competition. But where do you acquire the money to start investing in the first place? The most straightforward solution is to save, and to save aggressively. We notice that the majority of wealthy people have set up automatic savings and investing plans to ensure that their nest egg is continually growing. The results are even better when these programs invest funds automatically before they reach your hands, such as through a payroll deduction. Individuals lower their chances of overspending by investing their money automatically. This is by far the simplest technique for ensuring that your net worth grows on a consistent basis. Number 5, managing credit balances and avoiding debt. This is an important one. One of the easiest ways to drain your fortune is to spend beyond your means. Credit cards play a significant role in enabling this behavior. For responsible people, having access to credit cards accounts in case of emergency or even utilizing them wisely to gain points on existing transactions may be quite beneficial. But things do not take long to go bad. We cannot stress this enough. Do not spend money you don't have. The first and most obvious concern when accumulating debt is the interest you will pay. When it comes to credit cards, the issue is exacerbated by using excessive interest rates and fluctuating minimum payments. Second, you are effectively mortgaging your future wealth to buy anything today. Why not set aside money for such a purchase? You are investing the interest paradigm by saving for a buy. Instead of paying interest on the bank, you are receiving interest on your money. This makes more sense to us than anything else. Now, congratulations if you're the type of person who uses their credit card to earn points or cash back and then pays off the bill in full each month. If, on the other hand, you carry balance from month to month and routinely watch your balances climb to heights you could never repay in a single bill cycle, you're putting yourself in danger. The capacity to handle debt and keep it to a minimum is one of the most common characteristics we see among the wealthy, and it's a skill you should work on right away. Number 4, maintaining an emergency fund. An emergency fund is typically the first savings goal for those who are just starting out on their path to wealth creation. It is critical for a number of reasons. The most important thing is to protect yourself and your family in the event of an unexpected event, such as a job loss, natural disaster, or even unforeseen circumstance. An emergency fund is typically made up of enough money to cover 6 to 12 months of fixed expenses. Again, a comprehensive financial plan will help you determine your fixed spending and how much money you need to be safe. Having the reserve in place can help you avoid going into debt to handle an emergency. The use of emergency fund or non-emergencies is a common miscalculation made by unskilled savers. When money is available, it is quite tempting to spend it, so keep your emergency fund liquid in case you need it. As a result, there is a temptation to spend this fund for day-to-day expenses. You must, however, put up a fight. The emergency fund should only be accessed in times of emergency. Number 3, examining their expenses. Failure to review your spending is one of the most typical mistakes. Reflecting on your expenses, like mediating on your day or studying the errors you made in a business talk, is crucial to correcting past errors. It is frequently difficult to reverse a hurried purchase or recover from a bad investment, so the simplest way to prevent making the same mistakes over and again is to review and evaluate your spending habits on a regular basis. The wealthy, we've observed, routinely micromanage their spending. They look at their spending on a monthly, weekly, and even daily basis. They understand that with the power of compounding interest rates, a thoughtless expenditure in the 30s might result in hundreds, if not millions of dollars in lost wealth later on. So before making any purchase, give some serious thought. Examine the purchase to see if it fits your budget and long-term financial goals. Manage your weekly and even daily spending to reach your long-term goals. When reviewing your budget, make a note of any previous purchases that do not totally align with your plan and discuss with your family how to reduce such purchases. However, what is the point of success if you can't enjoy it? As a result, we recommend creating a self-incentive system. Make objectives for yourself and then reward yourself when you reach them. Make sure your reward does not drain your savings or spending money that you will need in the future. It's hardly fun to be wealthy if you can't appreciate nice things, so pick up rewards carefully. Number 2, maintaining a long-term financial plan. After you've created a budget and confirmed that your savings more than your spending, it's time to take your approach a step further and look into the future. You may not have a set long-term financial goal, or you may need help understanding what's possible with your present wealth and income. But don't worry, your CFP can assist you. Once you're on track in the short term, you can plan for long-term goals or expenses such as retirement, college savings, vacation, or a home purchase. The truth is that having a sound financial plan increases your chances of meeting your long-term financial goals significantly. Number 1, crack a book. Millionaires read for a variety of reasons, not only for fun. They read in order to learn new things. Steve Siebold, a self-made millionaire, interviewed over 1,200 of the world's wealthiest people over the span of 3 decades. They all had one thing in common. He noticed they were all self-educators through reading. So what do you think? What do you think about these money habits separate the rich from the poor? Most will surprise you. Let us know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.